What's up, everybody? What a race it was for the IndyCar season opener in St. Petersburg, Florida, for the Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg. A lot of crazy, big, scary wrecks, too, which I didn't expect seeing coming in there because I believe there was only one caution last year. And we had a big, scary one right out the gate on lap one. If you didn't see it, find them on their socials. There were people going airborne. And they were not like the big tumbling airborne, but with the suspension they have and all that. And like them slamming down like that. That was scary. Glad everyone was okay, but had to start out with saying that it was a bad day for Andretti, which, with so much stupid, a lot of it wasn't their fault. Again, if you're watching this, I don't know what's going on. Thing works for 10, 15 straight minutes, then I get minutes where it's just sketching out. But I'm glad that everyone, walked away from those big wrecks, getting airborne, minus Jack Harvey, who went to a local facility to be looked at, but thankfully has since been released. Good sign. He's okay. Glad, to see that, because again, he went up and slammed, hard, and we saw two of those. So I honestly didn't see that coming. I don't know. A lot of people might watch, IndyCar. I didn't see that coming there. It's just the angles they were hitting people. Someone got hit and did a 180 sideways and landed again. Then one person just launched over the other person's car. So glad to see everyone walked away from that. But again, like I said, of the race, big wreck on lap one that caused a red flag for a little bit. DeFrancesco, that'd be Devlin DeFrancesco, went airborne after contact and did a 180 before landing. Helio Castroneves was involved, Santino Ferrucci, Devlin DeFrancesco, obviously, Simon Pagenaud, and Benjamin Peterson. A lot of big impact. Glad to see that everyone walked away. We did get an interview with Helio after he got out of the care center and all that. They did x-rays on his right knee. Everything was okay, had a nice pack on it, but everything worked out okay. Again, really, really high speed part of the track. Big hit, big impact. Absolutely scary, but glad everyone was okay. Another big wreck on lap 42 with more airtime for a car. This time, Rinus VeeKay, Jack Harvey, and Kyle Kirkwood were involved. Kyle Kirkwood continued and finished the race in 15th. And he was the one that went up and over again, find them. I might have shared them on Racing Rosinski on Twitter. I'm not sure. I know I shared one of them. Not sure if I actually got the second, because I don't even think that, the Twitter handle for IndyCar or the race actually shared that second one, but it was scary. Two big hits led to cars going up and spinning, 180 on one and the other one going up and over. So hopefully, we don't see too much more of that and they figure out whatever the hell it was, because you just don't normally see that. But I'm glad everyone was okay, because it scared the bejesus out of me. I'm sure it scared a lot of people because you just don't see them. We know the suspension on those cars aren't meant for, big slamming impacts when they're sitting that close to the ground. So very happy everyone walked away, because could have been a lot worse with the way they looked. But Colton Herta looked good, made a move past Will Power. Power made contact, put Colton into the tires, ended his day. And on this one, I'm taking Colton's side because he made the move, but he left him plenty of room on the bottom. He came up and bumped him into the wall. I understand why he was pissed. In his interview after, I would have been too. He was there. He made the move. He left him many lanes on the bottom, and he still bumped him and hit him there. So we'll see what learns to, what, comes from that. I wouldn't have been happy. We'll see. I mean, he wasn't happy, but, once you get on the race, you don't want to injure anyone. You don't know anything. So, just to see how hard they race each other and make each other pass people and stuff, like that's the big one. But glad he was okay. Scott McLaughlin comes out of the pits. Roman Grosjean, who led so much of the race, made a move to pass him on warmer tires, and Scott McLaughlin was under him, under braking, tried to brake too late, put them both into the tires, but he ended Roman's day, and Roman led a lot of the race. And if it didn't happen, in my opinion, he wasn't beating him. When Roman got by him, that would have been the end of the race. And it sucked to see it end that way again. I'd have been pissed too. Keep saying it, but watch that. I'd have been pissed too. And Scott McLaughlin did get hit with a pass through for the avoidable contact. He carried on, but again, I would have been pissed because he could have avoided it, and he drove way hard and ended up taking him out. And, it sucks to see that end, because Roman finally, he had some sketchiness last year, in his rookie year. In his first year there, it just would have been good. His first year there, at least, it would have been nice to see him get the win finally, because he ran good enough all weekend to get it, and it sucks to see it end that way. But We also saw Joseph Newgarden on fire in the left rear with about 6 to go, and Pato O'Ward with an issue coming out of the last turn while in the lead. Got passed by Marcus Ericsson, and he carried right on. After that, there was a little explosion in the engine, sucked all the air out, stopped it for a second, and he got passed. And sadly, that's where it ended for him. He finished second. I don't think he wasn't got passed. If that didn't happen, his engine stopped for a second. No way he was getting, passed by Marcus Ericsson. He would have got the win. These things happen, but Marcus Ericsson got the win. Pato O'Ward second. Scott Dixon third. We'll see what all goes in the next race after so many unnecessary incidents and dumb stuff, and see what happens with all those. Again, I think that was just a freak thing to see the cars go up and over and hit each other. And it was just a part of the track. There's so much speed where it happened both times. It caused, some crazy, but I want to see how everyone bounces back after that, especially Roman, because that was his best race of his career. And to have it end that way, I'd be mad. And again, I was a fan of his, for years. So to see what could have been his first win end that way, it all gets to all of us. But see if the cars stay on track the next race, because there were some scary wrecks that happened. Again, it was just, I think, the angle and where they were and the speed. And, it's just stuff that we didn't see last year. Again, one caution. So see how that one all, but, no one likes to see cars come off the ground. At least any real racing fans, when it's like IndyCar, F1, NASCAR, no one likes to see the cars come off the ground just because, the danger, the drivers and their safety and all that. At least I don't like seeing it. I was glad to see them all walk away. But thank you for watching. Don't forget, go on Anchor to support the show if you can, as I can't get ads anymore. Just click on the link. You can find the ability to do it. I appreciate all of that. But I appreciate all of you for watching this. Don't forget to share the bejesus out of it. New episode is coming. I appreciate you all. And until that next episode comes, peace, deuces. I'm out. Bye-bye.